A BetterHelp ad. Therapy isn't just for times of major challenge. It's a valuable tool for anyone wanting to improve their well-being. It can help you develop healthy coping skills, set boundaries, and support personal growth. BetterHelp makes it easy to get matched online with a fully licensed therapist right from your phone. No commuting, no waiting rooms. And you can switch therapists at any time. Sign up at BetterHelp.com and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com.
Somebody come get 'em, they're too old for TikTok.
Hello and welcome to Too Old for TikTok. We have such an exciting episode because co-founder of the podcast, Melissa Rosen's with us. Hello, Melissa.
I'm back, baby.
She's
glad to be
back.
here.
And I'm so glad we are friends because I was just talking to Ben, he's with Lila, and we just said, wow, Lila wouldn't even be here and Ben wouldn't be here physically in this apartment if it were not for you and your husband, Jared.
Yeah, everyone is really grateful to me. Both of your families.
Yeah.
Mostly Ben's family really thanks God every day that
my family
I exist.
Too.
Yes. That I put you two together. And yeah, we're responsible for Lila. I mean, It's the most beautiful thing. I'm so proud of myself. And really, Jared was really the one that spearheaded it. So we got to give props to him too.
Yes. So starting the podcast with gratitude to you. And we have a lot of good things going on TikTok these days. I do want to start. We gave Ashley, friend of the pod, a chance to air her grievances in the beginning. So I would like to give you the same chance. Do you have any grievances for me and Catalina, the podcast in general, TikTok, anything?
I will say one, not last episode, but I think it was the one before that, you were talking to Catalina about all the Beyonce content, and you just started talking about it as if everybody is seeing this Beyonce content.
Well, that's my world on TikTok.
I'm on the other side listening, Dina, nobody knows what you're talking about. And you're just going on and on, drowning on and on.
Droning
on and on about the Beyonce content. And it was so funny because as I'm rolling my eyes and muttering to myself about this, I was like, this is not a Beyonce podcast. As soon as you finish droning on, Catalina says, okay, Dina, that's enough Beyonce.
I can go on and on. And guess what? When we get to my For You page, I'm not going to go on and on about it, but I do have a little Beyonce TikTok update for you because I can't help myself.
I saw that in our notes and I rolled my eyes. I was like, oh, Here we go again.
Is that your only grievance?
Well, because even for me, when we were talking about what are we going to talk about this week, I was like, my For You page has been very niche lately. Mm-hmm. And I said this in our chat. I was like, you talking about Beyonce is like if I thought everybody was getting Jonathan Groff content from 20 years ago. I know most people aren't getting that, but I'm getting it a lot. And so my For You page in general has I really was trying to scroll through looking for things that are more trending, and it's almost non-existent. My For You page has become so weirdly specific that I'm I know nobody else is really seeing these things. I'm no longer on the mainstream.
And do you like that, or do you wish you were on a little bit of the mainstream?
I want a little bit of the mainstream because even today I was I want to talk about things that everyone's seeing, and I just feel my For You page it's
too niche.
Not showing me any of that, yeah.
That's interesting. I feel like that's a phase, and I think you'll get onto more of the mainstream. We all have the phases with the For You pages. So I've been getting a very mainstream thing that leads us to our audio section. Because this audio, again, but is it mainstream? I don't know. Because it's all over my For You page, but I don't think you were seeing it. But it's very appropriate to be receiving this content this week, because the audio is specifically Melissa related. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to play this audio. It's brilliant.
Melissa! I'm drunk and outside. I'm drunk and outside. Be outside, keep moving. I don't see a girl with curly hair.
Now, this has been stuck in my head nonstop, and especially because I knew I was talking to you today. I just think of you when I hear it. It has great vibes. Now, did you get any of this?
I didn't. I only saw it once you sent it to me. But it did seem like other people in the Turtula had seen it. Like,
yeah,
I think
Ashley,
it is a
friend of the
trend.
pod, yeah.
But my thought was, did this come from the trend, that was like making text messages into songs?
It did, yes, it did.
Okay, that's what it
I researched
seemed
this,
like.
yes, and it did. So I want to highlight one creator, Steven and Luke. Their version of this, it's basically they do a little dance. You got to go see it. Perfect video. We'll link it. And then there was another video by Sarah Who 129, and it was POV. I don't know who Melissa is, but the song is giving me the Friday feeling. So just everyone's getting good vibes from this song.
Yeah, and it's interesting. When I was looking at the comments, so many people named Melissa were like, wow, this is so fun. There's never any songs about me. And I feel the same way.
Yeah.
Like, Melissa, it's not like a name you hear often in like pop culture, and so it is sort of fun to have a song that shouts out our name.
Love that. Yeah. Okay, well, moving on from audio, I'm going to go to my For You page. I'm very upset that I did not get a lot of Eurovision content this year. I didn't even know that it was happening. I guess it happens at the same time, but usually I'm getting content. Catalina and Claudio are telling me about it. No one had the courtesy to give me a heads up about it, to remind me of it. Ben had to tell me, oh, do you know who won Eurovision? I said, what? Eurovision? I didn't even realize it was happening. So I played the song, the winner, Bulgaria, and it's a banger, and it's called, like, Banger. I enjoy it. I think you would hate it, personally.
That's the thing is, so, yes, usually the Turtula gets flooded with Eurovision chat, and I just tune out because I don't watch it. But I'm wondering now if I might enjoy it, because I've been sleeping. Did I tell you this? I've been sleeping upstairs in my own room now.
You have, yes.
Yeah. So
tell us why.
Because I'm snoring now to a degree that it really bothers my husband in our marital bed. So, but like the funny thing is that Jared goes to bed at 10 p.m.
So early,
like no later.
Yeah.
And the second his head hits the pillow, he's out like a light.
Ugh, what a dream that would be.
I have never been that person in my entire life. I didn't even know those people existed until I met Jared. So I started just sleeping upstairs because my snoring, but now it's become just a very enjoyable part of my life because I go upstairs, at 10 p.m. and I bring a little snack and I watch. I've pretty much watched like every season of Drag Race at this point. I've just watched every episode. Actually. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, it is so fun. So part of me is like, oh, you know what? I bet if you guys were talking about Eurovision this time, I maybe would have been like, okay, let me stream it. Let me figure out how to watch it, because I have my nighttime ritual now where I just spend a few hours watching things without anyone bothering me.
That's so beautiful.
I maybe would have.
I really miss having our bedroom to ourselves because Lila is in our bedroom. So we don't watch TV in bed anymore, which I'm very much starting to miss. We were in the middle of Shameless when she was born. And it's like I miss my Shameless family. I wonder what they're up to. They're just waiting for me on the streaming service, but I can't get to them.
I have tried to watch Shameless a few times and I couldn't get into it. I don't know why. It's just like something about it doesn't really connect.
The characters are very unlikable, but that's the whole point.
Yeah, but characters are unlikable on so many shows. I don't know. Something about it I never quite clicked.
If you get through all of Drag Race, I would recommend Shameless in your For You time.
I mean, the good news is that Drag Race literally never ends. Like, I think that I've finished something, and then it's like, oh no, there's an All-Stars, and like there's Untucked, and like there's 4 million iterations. I will never finish Drag Race.
I started watching Drag Race during maternity leave, and I just started during the new season, and
Oh.
Basically what happened was we basically had to stop watching TV because Lila gets so distracted.
Yeah.
So I stopped. I don't even know who won the new season. And I don't want to know because it's on my recorded shows. Yeah. And one day I'll get to them. Who knows? Maybe I should just look up who won.
I will say I've bounced back and forth now between the newer seasons and the older seasons. The older seasons are so much better.
I'm sure they are. That's what happens.
What I did, and this is what you should do, is like there were drag queens that I just knew because they're just parts of pop culture now. Yeah. Jinx Monsoon.
Oh my god.
So yeah. speaking of our For You page being just like hyper niche, I was getting so much Jinx Monsoon content on my For You page, and I hadn't watched her season of Drag Race yet. So that was really what lit the fire. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go find that season. And it's one of the early seasons. So I started with Jinx and Trixie Mattel, who is like a household name. So I was like, okay, let me find Trixie's season. So I started going back down the line, like Bob the Drag Queen, like all the ones
the traders,
we
Bob
know at this
traders,
point. And then you go back and watch their origination, and it is
that is special.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
Okay, well, moving on to do a complete turn, my For You page has been flooded with Hyatt devaluation points because I'm on the points side of TikTok, which I find super helpful because I love to get the most bang for my buck when it comes to using points. So Hyatt is basically devaluing their points May 20th, and you need to book before then to get the most bang for your buck, and you have to transfer your Chase points, blah, 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 blah. So I'm getting video after video, and I actually was influenced, and I think I have TikTok to thank for this. I booked a trip. Me and Ben are going on a romantic getaway to Paris in February 2027.
Get the fuck out.
It just really motivated me. So thank you, TikTok. And I was just educated, and we got this amazing hotel, used points, going to be free. It motivated me.
That is such a beautiful story.
Yes,
thank you. Truly thank you to TikTok. And that's so nice that like new parents, like you really took this as a moment to be like, you know what, let's plan something special for ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that. That is such a happy, joyous TikTok moment.
A highlight of video from Carrie Elizabeth. She was talking about all the Hyatt properties that you should book before the devaluation.
Here are the list of Hyatt hotels that you should book before the devaluation happens in just a few days on May 20th. And yes, this means you if you have Chase credit card points, because Chase is one of the only transfer partners over to Hyatt. And this is one of the best ways to use your Chase points as of now. First up is the Park Hyatt in Paris. This is one of the most aspirational Hyatt properties. Next up, another great option is the Andaz Maui in Wailea.
Next on my For You page, this is an older video, but I think it's still useful because I think you can still sign up for this class action lawsuit. It's a video by Erica_Tara.
If you ever shopped at Trader Joe's, then they owe you $102. This is because they broke the FACTA law, which basically protects our personal information when we're given receipts. So Trader Joe's was apparently printing the first 6 and the last 4 digits of your card number on your receipt. I guess that's really dangerous for identity theft, so that's why they owe you $102. I just filed for this one on claimmoney.com, and I will be telling my sister because she is an avid Trader Joe's shopper, so I would definitely join in on this if you've ever shopped there.
So I signed up for this too. Maybe I'll get $102 in the mail. Again, thank you, TikTok. I'm just being very educated by TikTok recently.
I thought it was gonna be there was oh god, I don't know like who it was or when I saw it, but there was some funny Trader Joe's TikTok video where they were like, recall, there's shards of glass in your frozen berries. Like, sorry, you shouldn't have bought that. Like, I thought it was gonna be something about that, but instead it's just like some like legalese.
Wait, was there actually shards of glass in berries? What are you talking about?
Do you not get that?
No.
I get emails all the time from Trader Joe's, all caps, saying recall like shards of plastic found.
You're the only one getting this.
Do not eat. You don't get them?
Never in my life have I gotten an email from Trader Joe's about shards of glass.
I get it all the time. I always get recall emails from Trader Joe's.
Oh god. Is that just a Canada thing?
No, this occurred in California.
I see.
There's no Trader Joe's in Canada. It's actually a big point of contention.
Yes, that's upsetting.
Yeah.
Okay, last but not least, to talk about Melissa's favorite topic, but I'll be brief. I am just getting a lot of Beyonce Cowboy Carter tour content because this is the time of year last year that she was on tour. So people are just saying, miss this and reposting their videos from her tour. And it's bringing me back because I saw her twice last year and it was so lovely. That's all I'll say.
Okay, that's fine. Thought it was going to be another, figure out the puzzle for what genre of music she's going to do. Who cares?
Oh my god, bye. What's been on your For You page?
Okay, so here's my niche down. Although, to be fair, I feel like a lot of people on TikTok get, very specific content like this. Where mine has become, exercise stuff. So I get a lot of these videos that are watch me go from flab to fab in 8 weeks, and then it's an edited video of them doing a handful of moves, and every time I watch it I save it because I'm like, oh, I'll do that.
Wait, sorry for laughing, but I know you you're not of course.
And then it goes into a saved file of videos that I've never looked at in my entire life. But they all make it look so easy.
That's the
and
problem.
They're edited, because they're like, oh, just do move your arms side to side and
in 10 weeks arms. You'll lose all your belly fat.
Exactly. So I'm like, okay, save. So I finally, for whatever reason, got motivated to curate my collections in TikTok. So because I would just save things.
I'm very impressed. I haven't done that.
Exactly. It was just pure chaos in there. So I was like, you know what? Let me go through. So I made a food collection. I made an exercise collection. I made a jaw collection, which we'll get to momentarily.
I can't wait to get to the jaw collection.
So I have this exercise video that I've done the past few days.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm very proud of myself. It's by this creator at Julianne, but there's multiple letters in it. And she happened to be one of many that I decided to click on that was go, get a tight stomach in 8 weeks. I'm not going to hold myself to the 8 weeks. Who knows? But I'm doing it and I don't really feel that much of a difference. But it's basically just I'm finally doing something with all of these exercise videos I've gotten on TikTok. I'm like, okay, yes, it does look easy. It does look doable. What I do is I come upstairs after my husband goes to bed. I go upstairs, I put on Drag Race, and I do these. It's like a standing ab workout.
Wow.
So I can do it while I'm watching Drag Race. It doesn't clear my style at all. It's great.
That is so beautiful. I think we need to check in again in 8 weeks. We'll see how your abs are. Have you taken a before picture?
No, I mean, here's the thing with me. I am very bad at being consistent. We should check in 8 weeks to see if I even still remember that I was doing this 8 weeks ago.
We'll replay this part of the podcast to you.
Yeah, I'd love for somebody to hold me accountable, but I don't know. If I were to bet on it, I'd say that I will not continue doing this for 8 weeks, but I really hope I do. I just,
Well, I'm proud of you for even starting. And the collections thing is really amazing because I am one to always say, I'm going to try this recipe. The recipe looks so easy. I'm always on these healthy recipes, and I would love to cook more. Have I ever done one? No, never. So, you know what? Kudos to you for starting. You got to start somewhere.
I know, exactly. And so the other part of my exercise collection is a lot of these Chinese ancient moves that, it's did you know if you touch this part of your ear, it releases your sinuses and stuff like that. I will say a lot of this stuff works.
Wow.
Have you ever tried it? I will get so many videos that are touch this part of your nose to clear your sinuses, and it works in an instant.
And your sinuses are clear.
Totally
from
clear.
Touching a certain part of your nose.
Mm-hmm.
Well, teach me.
I trust these videos. I'll send you my collection.
Disclaimer, we're not doctors.
No, and I think that's why for so long I was treating it as just content I scroll, because that's what social media is. You just scroll past. So this is a big moment for me to actually stop and be like, I'm going to do this thing in real life. I'm going to bring it out into the world. So this one thing is called Qigong, I think is how you pronounce it. And I've been getting a lot of, it's a lot of just like flinging your body around. And I don't know, you know, people explain how, like, I used to see in the park, like old Asian women, like doing these, it's like a Tai Chi sort of.
I think you pronounce it Qigong. It's Qi. That's how you would
Oh,
pronounce
Chi.
it. Yes, I think Catalina will be screaming from the rooftops
I know
about
she
pronunciation.
will.
It is pronounced
I know.
Qi.
Qigong. Okay, cute. So yeah, I've been getting all these videos, and I do that. I do that every night too. I do it as part of my little personal ritual up here, and it's nice. You're just swinging your arms around.
That does sound nice. Yeah, and this is movement that you're not sweating. You don't feel like
No,
you need
exactly.
a shower after. You don't need a lot of space. You're just using your body, and it's kind of seems relaxing.
100%. That's why I do it at night. I do it while watching Drag Race, and it, like, all of these make these very bold claims, right?
Yeah,
and I think
that's what I get we're nervous about the claims. Yeah,
and that's why the skeptic, and maybe it's more of just like an intelligent observer of media. Like, there's not a part of me that genuinely thinks in 8 weeks I'm gonna have abs.
Yes, I'm glad you don't think
and
that.
like the Qigong guy is like, this routine changed my life, and I'm like, okay, I'm not expecting that, but like, this is for me an easy way to work out. It helps my shoulders and my back feel a little better.
If you feel even a little better, that's lovely. That's it.
I
get all the bean salad and bean talk.
I'm still
the bean
very
talk
much
is,
on bean talk.
Is changing my life. I've had bean for the past 40 days and my life is exponentially better. I don't believe that. But like, maybe get a little more fiber. That could be helpful. Yeah.
That's how I've been eating a lot of beans, and I'm making bean salads inspired by some of the things I see, but there's no part of me that's like, I'm gonna change my life. Like, I'm like, no, like, I'll like make a bean salad because like I looked cute on TikTok.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's sort of annoying that everybody on TikTok is like making these
huge
sweeping ugh. Okay, on to my jaw content. So there's a video by laser.lanson where he shows, I guess there was this big video of Leanne Rimes like getting her jaw released. Did you see this?
I'm so happy you brought this up because I follow people on Instagram and notoriously they have the weirdest headlines, and one of them was like, Leanne Rimes cries hysterically from getting her jaw released, and the photo, the icon of her is so hilarious. It's just like she's making this insane face. Yes, very horrifying, but also like such a bizarre headline.
So bizarre. So watching the video of her, I'm like I recoiled in fear just watching her. So I guess that was going around, and then because I'm already on like TMJ TikTok, like TMJ relief TikTok, everybody started commenting on this, and so of course I saved a video of a guy being like, how to release your jaw yourself.
Recently there was a very viral video of the singer Leanne Rimes experiencing deep jaw release, and I believe I know how that was done, so I want to show you how you can do it to yourself right now. In the video you can see whoever's treating her is really hardly pressing because his finger is shaking. I, in my experience, don't believe you need to do that much. I think less is more oftentimes, so just want to preface that. You'll feel the reaction with just a little bit, so feel your own body out. You can have a lot of powerful release with little pressure. So keep that in mind. What we're going to do is go inside the mouth on top of the gum line, and then if you come out into the corner of your gum line and turn your finger, so I'm going like this, turning it up, pressing into this muscle called the pterygoid here.
And I haven't done it because frankly that Leanne Rimes video scared the shit out of me. Like, I'm scared to do it. I might like collapse, but I might do it one day. But I have learned some jaw release things, but again, nothing, the way they say it is like,
it'll change your life,
like you'll start crying, and I'm like, I've never experienced any of that. Like, okay.
A lot of the comments for this video, because this guy, you put your finger in your mouth, so people with long nails were saying, my nails, I could never do this, or whoops, I should have washed my hands before I did this. So some of the comments were very funny. All right, well, that was a great roundup, Melissa. Thank you for that. We have 2 more sections. Next, we're going to move on to New York City TikTok. There's a video by, I'm going to spell it, IMJUHM, about Froyo.
While you bitches are worried about the hantavirus, the New Yorkers are worried about Greek yogurt. There's a Greek yogurt epidemic happening in New York City. It's insane.
Arrived.
I don't know when the New Yorkers became obsessed with Greek yogurt. This is the line currently for Mimi's. The line is so ghetto, but we'll wait. I'm trying to figure out why is everybody obsessed with Greek yogurt. The line culture in New York City. Let's see what Mimi's about. You better not be disgusting.
Ooh. Looks good.
After 5 hours, we're finally in. We're finally in the tunnel. Oh, I'm from LA.
Okay, I'm from LA.
Oh, period. Cali girl. Hey.
Oh, you said it.
I'm allergic to chocolate. You trying to kill me. What topping should we do? Shall we?
Options. Is that lychee? No way.
Is that mochi? Okay, that's it. Are we satisfied?
It shows this massive line, and now they go on to interview people, say if it's worth it. Now, Melissa, when you were living in New York City, golden age of Froyo, this is how many years ago were you in New York?
Oh, yeah,
Let's say 15, 20 years ago
yeah,
at this
15,
point?
Yeah.
Yeah, 16 handles. Remember that off the wall place by me? Pinkberry, every corner. I always say the weed stores replaced all the Froyo places. But now there is a resurgence, and it is a lot of Greek yogurt, but people wait on lines, and that's like this new thing now. Like when we were in New York, like we didn't have to wait on any lines for things. There was no viral spot. You just went and you liked it. It was local. And it was word of mouth. I cannot see waiting in line for that long. I'd wait in maybe a 10-minute line for Froyo. Anything longer, no. I couldn't do it.
I don't think I'd wait.
At all?
At all.
Yeah. And maybe it is because, well, there's a whole thing with line culture now that I think mixes into influencer and social media culture, and like I think the fact that experiences matter more, how they're tailored for your social media page versus, you know, it's like you're not going to get this Greek yogurt because you're like, I'm in the mood for Greek yogurt.
Right.
You're like, let's check this out because
I'm going to post about it.
Yeah, of the people that have gone to it, and we want to be like them, and they've influenced us. But yeah, this video was very funny, and I actually loved just like the way people were reacting to the creator going throughout the store was very funny. This felt more to me like just it was almost like they were like popping the bubble of this absurd thing that people are like waiting forever to just get Froyo. Everybody's reactions were really funny. They were making like a fun community out of all of this, which I thought was very nice, and that felt like more authentic New York City, like young people just enjoying life. This was absurd because it's literally Pinkberry. It's literally off the wall. Exactly. Like I'm like, what? So we just rebranded this thing that was like very, I don't know, it was
everywhere. It was run of the mill.
Yeah, it's like, you know, what was it? A few years ago, they would have called it chuggy. Like millennials eating Froyo is very chuggy.
Oh, right.
It's like,
wow.
You know, like wouldn't that be that? And now they're like, oh, Froyo.
I haven't thought of that word chuggy in so long. Whatever happened to that word? That word chuggy became chuggy.
Yeah, it did. It was just so silly to me. And then like all the toppings being like chocolate and caramel. It's like the irony also of people being like, oh, it's a low fat treat. And it's like, yeah, let's cover it in chocolate.
Okay, the last section we have is the Churchill of Fields report, and we have 2 great videos that Sam has sent. They're great audios. The first is by I Am Canty.
My husband's inside, so I want to tell you about my new favorite hobby, which is whenever he leaves his phone alone, I open up Instagram and I like as many hoof videos as possible. Cow hoofs, horse hoofs, doesn't matter. Point is, his entire algorithm is hoofs. He's confused. I'm thriving.
So I kind of want to do this, but maybe not hoofs, maybe something even like weirder, just like some strange animal or something. Because I feel like Ben would never know like why his algorithm was just hooves or whatever you choose to do. This is such a funny bit.
Maybe. The weird thing is the only social media Jared is on is Twitter, and I hate that for him.
Yeah.
Like I deleted it off my phone and he still sends me shit all the time, but it's also always shit that I'm like, I do not care, because he mostly follows sports things.
Of course.
So it would be funny though if I like went into his Twitter and just like looked up a ton of Drag Race.
Yes,
lore.
that's perfect.
And he would just be getting like so many like Drag Race hot takes on like All Stars, and he'd be like,
I love this bit.
yeah, maybe I should do that.
Okay, and last but not least is a video by Val in the Bay.
America's favorite pastime is not baseball. It's walking slow as fuck, 4 deep on the sidewalk and blocking everyone else from passing you.
So this reminded me of something that happened today in New York City. People are really, they really got to learn to move aside, especially when you have a stroller. It just becomes so much more apparent. You just can't squeeze by in the way, you know, you have a large thing and you have a baby you want to protect. And people don't have a care in the world. There was a mother with 2 children, and yes, they were kids, and I could, you know, have some sympathy, but this kid had a scooter and would not move to the side, took up the whole sidewalk, and the mom just didn't do anything, and Ben almost ran this kid over with the stroller. It wasn't a good look, I don't think, but people gotta move.
Here's my hot take. If you have children in tow, I think you should be able to do whatever the hell you want to.
Including take up the whole sidewalk so another child can't get by.
Yep, absolutely, 100%.
I mean, I get it. You have a toddler, I get it.
Something changed within me after having a child, and I never want to impose any rules or judgment on people with children, because it's so hard.
It's so hard, yes.
It's so hard. And like, just, it's like they're having a tough time. I don't know. I think that people with children should be able to take up the whole sidewalk. I think their children should be able to scream as loud as they want. Like, I think you can do whatever you want. And if you don't have to worry about that because you don't have children with you, then you need to be grateful for that. And like, you know what? It's probably easier for you to like find an alternate route, or like say, excuse me, and like the kid will stop and then you can walk around them. But like, I think there's so, like, this is my hot take, and obviously now I am biased because I've become a parent, but I feel like people complain so much about children taking up the sidewalk. If you don't have children, no excuse, get the fuck away.
Yes.
But if there's children, I give you all the grace in the world. Just like, live your life. You're doing great, sweetie.
What if it's preventing other children to get by and there's nowhere to go?
I think if you are with a child, you just have to accept that you're not going to be getting anywhere anytime soon.
Ever, yeah.
You just you have to give up, and that's part of it. Is like,
you give up,
you know, and that's why I think like we have to understand that these people have given up. Like, she's not trying to like tell her son where to go on the scooter. She has given up, and that's great. And that's fine.
I see your point, but also then we are raising children who don't know that the word excuse me means, okay, please, like, move aside.
They'll learn that when they're adults. I think just let them live for now. Just let everybody live.
But
and let the children take up the sidewalks.
I mean, this TikTok wasn't about children. It was just about people in general, which hopefully you can agree with. Yeah, don't take
it. But I get a lot of, I think because like we are moms too, there's a lot of content of like shaming moms.
Oh, I don't like that. No, I don't like that.
And so that's where it's like, I've really taken this hot take of just like,
leave them alone. Yeah, I think leave the mom
do whatever they
alone.
Want. Like, shut up. Yeah.
You would not have appreciated Ben almost strolling over this child.
No, let that child be. Let that child ride his scooter wherever the fuck he wants. Okay? He's a child.
Wow. Okay, then. This reminds me, there's a creator who used to rate walkers in New York. I forgot the creator's name, but that was such a good concept. You know, people that would walk 4 abreast, that's a 0 out of 10. Get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely will judge people, just adults, walking amongst each other.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you need awareness. But for those with children, just let them be. Just let them be. They're dealing with enough, for God's sakes.
Okay, with that, we'll end there, and we will not be back next week. It's Memorial Day week, so we're going to take a week off, And thank you everyone for listening. Thank you, Melissa, for being back. And we'll see you soon.
Thanks for having me. Love you. Bye.
Bye.